This broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers mean absolutely everything to us. We've been on the other side of the coin to where we have no customers. Remember, we had a restaurant during the pandemic. We were basically begging for people to come in and try our food. We'd even give them food for free in hopes that they would one day come back and actually buy food. So the fact that we have customers that are willing to drive an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours away to come and eat here, we value every single one of those customers because we know what it's like being on the other side. My name is Humberto Martinez, and I am the founder of Space City Birria, Tacos, and More. We're located at 415 Milo Street, Houston, Texas, 77002.
What it means to me to be a lifesaver is going above and beyond.
That we are a patient-centered facility. We are family-oriented, and we believe in taking care of our community and neighborhood.
My personal favorite is being able to help.
Our staff does take into consideration, hey, this is like my mom, this is like my grandma, you know, and so the biggest factor is knowing that we don't just, hey, you know what, rush them in and out. No, we genuinely take our time to go ahead and make sure that each patient is taken care of properly.
Lifesavers is different from other providers. When you walk in through the doors, we are like family.
We're a small organization, and that gives us this family feel of, I have people that I can rely on, just like I'd call my brother and say, hey, I need help, and everyone jumps on board, and we're there for each other.
Lifesavers Emergency Room is your #1 ER for medical care. Your emergency or concern is our priority.
Oh, say, can you see?
North American University for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests. Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Jarvis Christian University is an historically black liberal arts baccalaureate degree granting institution affiliated with the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. The mission of the university is to prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using varied methods of institutional delivery. Jarvis Christian University has guiding principles. Scholarship and lifelong learning is one of them. It's to advocate lifelong learning by challenging and supporting students and staff to pursue intellectual, personal, and professional development. Jarvis Christian University has continued to educate the head, heart, and hand, a challenging and ambitious purpose. Please make sure you go to our website at www.jarvis.edu for updates.
We love our JCU!
I like that. I like that you had all the little side elements in the eyes.
It's very important for Be Busy and Project CAM to be a part of the school system because they need to hear not just my voice, but they need to hear another voice. And it's not about who can get to the students. I'm about it takes a village. And Be Busy and Project CAM is a part of that village. And Be Busy come in, they already know, hey, we're a family, so Miss Cynthia and them, and Big Sharon and them and everybody, they open up as family.
My overall thoughts about Project CAM is it's a very good program talking about relationships, talking about the negatives and the positives of relationships. One of the things I learned that stuck out to me the most was talking about the recent one, which is unconditional love, which is no matter what condition you're in, no matter what you've been through, what your family was like, no matter what your status in life is, I'm still gonna love you.
Remember guys, we're not here like from a place of judgment. We're here to try to comprehend that not everyone is going through the same things, right? We don't know if it was just that. There was multiple things going on at home in their own personal turmoil in their own mind. Mental health issues, we don't know. So let's all be compassionate just as human beings to one another and care about one another, take care of one another. So if you just hear anything like that, even if in your head you're like, all right, that's not where they should be at, instead of coming from a place of judgment, come from a place of caring and say, let me let somebody know, somebody that might be able to do something for us, all right? Because we hate hearing about, these tragedies that do unfortunately happen in high school settings. Mm-hmm. So when we speak on really heavy topics like, being in dangerous love and stuff like that, some of these kids are actually going through these things. Like, we forget that there are some real life impacts happening, and these students need to hear that they can move past these relationships. They can learn how to communicate effectively. They can learn to leave, and that there are other outlets that they can find a trusted adult. So it's just really important that they know that they're not alone. By being able to talk about these things, they kind of see that they have a shared experience, sort of. Not all of them are going through the same thing, but they can at least relate to it.
You are watching college basketball tip-off, only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers mean absolutely everything to us. We've been on the other side of the coin to where we have no customers. Remember, we had restaurants during the pandemic. We were basically begging for people to come in and try our food. We'd even give them food for free in hopes that they would one day come back and actually buy food. So the fact that we have customers that are willing to drive an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours away to come and eat here, we value every single one of those customers because we know what it's like being on the other side. My name is Humberto Martinez, and I am the founder of Space City Birria, Tacos, and More. We're located at 415 Milo Street, Houston, Texas, 77002.
What it means to me to be a lifesaver is going above and beyond.
That we are a patient-centered facility. We are family-oriented and we believe in taking care of our community and neighborhood.
My personal favorite is being able to help.
Our staff does take into consideration, hey, this is like my mom, this is like my grandma, you know, and so the biggest factor is knowing that we don't just, hey, you know what, rush them in and out. No, we genuinely take our time to go ahead and make sure that each patient is taken care of properly.
Lifesavers is different from other providers. When you walk in through the doors, we are like family.
We're a small organization, and that gives us this family feel of, I have people that I can rely on, just like I'd call my brother and say, hey, I need help, and everyone jumps on board, and we're there for each other.
Lifesavers Emergency Room is your #1 ER for medical care. Your emergency or concern is our priority.
Oh, say, can you see?
of North American University for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Thank you for joining us on this chilly afternoon. Today you're going to be watching college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Tonight we're looking forward to the heated matchup between the North American University Lady Stallions and the Xavier Christian University Lady Dogs. My name is Daniel Pomus, and joining me tonight is Lauren Robertson. So Lauren, these two teams played each other relatively recently back in January. Would you want to tell us a little bit about how that matchup went to kind of prepare us for what we might be able to expect tonight?
Yes, of course. The North American Stallions return to action this evening for their second matchup against the Jarvis Christian Dogs. In their last meeting together, Jarvis Christian fell to North American 76-59. And that last matchup was January 4th, 2025. A balanced offense, lockdown defense, and outstanding performances from key players pushed the Lady Stallions to their victory over Jarvis Christian. The leading scorer for North American was Elisa, or as you guys may be more familiar with her as Lady E Peralta. She scored 19 points, going 8 of 11 from shooting.
All right. Well, tonight the starting lineup for the Stallions is going to be Elisa Peralta, number 3, Victoria Moore, number 10, Mardeja Powell, number 11, Jerkayla Dickey, and number 14, Casey Johnson. And for the Xavier Christian University Lady Dogs, it'll be number 23, Carmela Hayden. Oh, we're going to take a break here for the national anthem.
Liberal arts baccalaureate degree granting institution affiliated with the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. The mission of the university is to prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using varied methods of institutional delivery. Jarvis Christian University has guiding principles. Scholarship and lifelong learning is one of them. It's to advocate lifelong learning by challenging and supporting students and staff to pursue intellectual, personal, and professional development. Jarvis Christian University has continued to educate the head, heart, and hand, a challenging and ambitious purpose. Please make sure you go to our website at www.jarvis.edu for updates.
We love our JCU!
I like that.
It's very important for Be Busy and Project CAM to be a part of the school system because they need to hear not just my voice, but they need to hear another voice. And it's not about who can get to the students. I'm about it takes a village. And Be Busy and Project CAM is a part of that village. And Be Busy come in, they already know, hey, we're family, so Miss Cynthia and them, and Big Sharon and them, and everybody, they open up as family.
My overall thoughts about Project CAM is it's a very good program, talking about relationships, talking about the negatives and the positives of relationships. One of the things I learned that stuck out to me the most was talking about the recent one, which is unconditional love, which is no matter what condition you're in, no matter what you've been through, what your family was like, no matter what your status in life is, I'm still gonna love you.
Remember guys, we're not here like from a place of judgment. We're here to try to comprehend that not everyone is going through the same things, right? We don't know if it was just that. There was multiple things going on at home, in their own personal turmoil, in their own mind. Mental health issues, we don't know. So let's all be compassionate just as human beings to one another and care about one another, take care of one another. So if you just hear anything like that, even if in your head you're like, all right, that's not where they should be at, instead of coming from a place of judgment, come from a place of caring and say, let me let somebody know, somebody that might be able to do something for us, all right? Because we hate hearing about, you know, these tragedies that do unfortunately happen in high school settings.
So when we speak on really heavy topics like, you know, being in dangerous love and stuff like that, some of these kids are actually going through these things. Like, we forget that there are some real life impacts happening, and these students need to hear that they can move past these relationships, they can learn how to communicate effectively, they can learn to leave, and that there are other outlets that they can find a trusted adult. So it's just really important that they know that they're not alone. By being able to talk about these things, they kind of see that they have a shared experience, sort of. Not all of them are going through the same thing, but they can at least relate to it.
Welcome back. Just in time for tip-off, only on Clutch. And the first possession is going to go to the Lady Dogs. We're going to get a quick shot off the rip here. Nice rebound there by Shemaya Champ, but it's going to get ripped away by NAU. That's going to be Casey Johnson. We're going to get a jump ball early. So we're going to run through the starting lineups one more time. For the North American Lady Stallions, it's going to be Alyssa Peralta, Victoria Moore, Mardeja Powell, Jerkayla Dickey, and Casey Johnson. And for Javier Christian, Carmela Hayden, JC Reese, Marquise Nelson, Shemaya Champ, and Maya Gibson. Still a scoreless game at this point, one possession for each team. Looking to keep the pace nice and slow right now. Going to try and run some offense for the Lady Dogs. And we're gonna get our
that was
first
a nice rebound
basket right there, Marquise Nelson. Alyssa Peralta gonna put up a layup and gonna respond nicely to that possession by the Lady Dogs, so we're gonna be even here at 2-2.
Yes, in their last matchup, Alyssa Peralta scored 19 points on an efficient 8 of 11 shooting with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. So she's definitely well-rounded on the court and can help her team in any position.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the leaders for this team, at least with the ball in her hands. She's their point guard. She's
North American is getting to the basket early in the game.
It's a nice paint presence so far. Gonna be 4-2 real early here, but I like the pace of this game so far. Pretty clean game. Beat the double team, and a nice layup right there by Marquise Nelson again. She's winning her matchups down in the paint. And Alyssa Peralta's gonna run in again. She's gonna miss that layup. They're gonna call her out of bounds on the baseline, trying to get that rebound. Nice effort there by Alyssa Peralta. Carmela Hayden's gonna be bringing the ball down the court for the Lady Dogs. We're gonna get a stoppage here.
What seems to be...
Well, the Lady Dogs are going to be inbounding, so it must have been an official's timeout for whatever reason. They're going to double team on the inbound.
That was JC Reese with the inbound for Jarvis Christian.
Carmela Hayden's going to drive. She's going to put up a tough layup, but she's going to get her own rebound.
And she's getting double teamed by North American.
We got a fast break. Not able to get the shot up. Alyssa Peralta's going to pass that one out. A little jump shot, no good there from Mardeja Powell. Bit of a defensive error there, but going to be recovered. Nice rebound there by Mardeja Powell, but she gets the ball ripped away by Carmela. It's getting the pace is picking up, and we're going to get yet again another jump ball in the paint. It's going to be NAU basketball. Inbounding is, I believe, Kayla Dickey.
Moving the ball down the court is number 3, Victoria Moore, who now passes the ball.
A little bit of an errant pass there by Alyssa Peralta, but that happens. Got to get the jitters out early.
The Lady Stallions are putting up a great front on defense so far. However, on offense, it seems like they're getting a little bit disconnected with some of these passes. A little bit more communication would be able to solve that. What do you think, Daniel?
I agree. Yeah, they're just a little sloppy right now, but it's real early. That double team's going to end up letting a wide open shooter, Maya Gibson, with a nice follow through. Our first three-pointer of the game. Alyssa Peralta's going to put up a layup, and she's going to make it. Way to use her teammate right there to get around the defender and put up a nice shot. So far, pretty good offense.
Pretty good.
Pretty good shot selection. They've had some good opportunities both sides here.
North American is keeping the double team defense, and it seemed to be working for them until then.
It's working. A little bit of a rough foul there by the Lady Dogs, but that's because of that pressure that North American's putting on them with these double teams. It might leave them a little vulnerable in some situations because they're going to be leaving someone open if they have 2-on-1. But, you know, there's a payoff, and, you know, you might get bit, but this time they got the better side of that. So
was that a pun there, Daniel?
Yeah,
the Lady Dogs.
You're more keen than me. I didn't even catch it. It's just natural. Peralta's going to throw it down low.
And she throws it right into the hands of number 4, JC Reese for the Jarvis Christian Dogs.
And it's going to be Stallions ball, Lady Stallions ball after that turnover. Victoria Moore looking to do something here with the ball. She's going to pass it off now to Mardeja Powell. Going to throw it down low.
I would say Jewel Brandley definitely used her size right there to get that, put that ball back up for the North American Lady Stallions. And that's the Stallions ball.
And nice layup there off the steal.
That was number 11, Kayla Dickey. The score is now 10-7 with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Maya Gibson's been trying to get some threes after that first one she made. That one's going to be a little long, but it's going to be the Lady Dogs ball still.
And inbounding for the Lady Dogs is number 32, Maya Gibson.
And the three is up, and it is good. What a shot by Taylor Gordon. Her first shot of the game is good. That's always a good sign.
Right?
To start the game. A very competitive game here.
We are now 10-all.
You know, after their last matchup, it was a bit lopsided for the Lady Stallions, but Javier Christian came in with a bit of an attitude today. They don't want to let this one go with only one more game to go in the season.
Daniel, in their last matchup, North American actually overwhelmed Jarvis Christian with their defense and transition offense, surging to a 23-4 lead. So let's see what this first half of this matchup can bring for the North American Stallions.
And a bit of a sloppy fast break opportunity there. Couldn't quite reel in the ball. But the Lady Dogs are going to put up another three and splash. Carmela Hayden with another bucket. Beautiful shot. Alyssa Peralta's got the ball at the top. She's going to pass it off to Jewel. She's going to throw it down low. Nice ball fake and a fadeaway. Very nice from Mardeja Powell. Using some post moves, getting some separation there and splashing the fadeaway. Beautiful shot. Footwork is key on that kind of shot. Carmela's going to take another three. Going to come up a little short. But the Lady Dogs are going to get the rebound. Some nice passing. And a nice finish right there by Taylor Gibson. Way to be ready. This Peralta's going to throw it out to Mardeja. She's going to put another ball fake. Going to drive, kick it back to Peralta. Crossover, nice move. Little step back. And it's going to be a little long, but a nice move to get some separation there over Carmela.
Number 21, Jewel Brantley is moving off the court now, but I must commend her for her defensive performance in the short time that she was on the court. When I tell you she was like white on rice on some of these Lady Dogs.
And J.C. Reese is going to lose that ball there. A nice steal by, that was Victoria Moore, got a hand on it. But the ball's going to stay with the Lady Dogs. 23 left on the shot clock. 15-15 ball game with 2:47 left to go in the first quarter.
I think this tie-all game right now. Oh,
nice shot there.
I spoke too soon. But I do want to say that both teams are really putting on a strong defensive effort, keeping each other from taking it to the basket, from scoring.
They're playing a different style of ball each, but we're going to get a three here from Victoria Moore, who's going to come up short and get her own rebound. Looks like she was going for a foul there, but didn't get the call. The Lady Stallions are getting their points in the paint, closer to the basket. They're being aggressive, while the Lady Dogs are taking advantage of some of these double teams that they're facing, and they're getting some open shots from three, and they're making them. They're converting, which is the big part. But we're going to get a timeout here, and we're going to go to break only on Clutch.
You are watching college basketball tip-off, only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
And welcome back to college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. And we have a 15-18 ball game. Jarvis Christian is currently ahead by 3 points. And 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. We're going to get an inbound here from Taylor Gordon.
Going back to the comment that you made about Jarvis Christian choosing to shoot from the three because of the lockdown defense from the North American Stallions, I actually would like to point out that they had a lower field goal percentage with 18.8% in the last matchup versus North American's 41.7%. So I'm interested to see if that will switch during today's matchup.
Well, as of right now, they're shooting the ball very well. Haven't missed too many shots. Nice defense on the inbound there. It's going to stay with the Lady Dogs, but I like the grit that the Lady Stallions are showing at this point. We're going to get a substitution here. And it is going to be Janae Johnson coming in for Mardeja Powell. Oh, nice steal by Peralta. She's going to drive in, find an open pass. Going to get blocked there. Wow, nice block from Yvonne Foreman. It's going to stay with the Lady Stallions. We're going to have Victoria Moore inbounding. Peralta at the top's going to swing it. Back to Peralta. Back out to Moore. And the shot goes up and off the glass. Very nice shot there. That was
number 22, Akira Hodges.
Akira Hodges. Her first shot of the game is good. Now a hook shot there, a little bit of an errant shot.
And that is Akira again with the defensive rebound.
Peralta's going to pass it out. Akira's going to drive baseline. Didn't step out there. Peralta's going to take a three and going to be a little long. Going to get the rebound there by Shemaya Champ, who's going to throw it long. Tyler Gordon loses it. Peralta's going to throw it deep. And a little strong. Correction, that was Aaliyah Solis with that rebound. And Alyssa Peralta with the missed shot. Off the knee of the Lady Dogs. The possession will go to the Lady Stallions. Aaliyah Sola showing some nice defense there, not giving up on the play. She's going to be inbounding to Victoria Moore, who's going to be bringing it down the court. The Stallions are going to look to slow it down a little bit here. Moore's going to drive, take some contact. Tough finish there with the right hand. Almost fading away from that contact. She gave a little shoulder bump there to make some space. Well, that was a beautiful shot. The Stallions last game against Texas College, they came out victorious, so they're looking to continue with some momentum from that last game. They shot a 44% field goal percentage, so not terrible, not great, but they're building on that with this game. They've already shot the ball relatively well, especially down in the paint where most of their points have come from. They're just looking to finish strong today. Currently up 1 point now. They've been on a bit of a run since that timeout with 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Victoria Moore is going to take a seat now. We're going to get Lauren Williams in the game, her first appearance. Stallions have a pretty small lineup right now, but they have two. Oh, nice shot there by Alyssa Peralta, taking advantage of the space that was given to her by Taylor Gordon.
You know, Daniel, the last time that we were on a broadcast together, you had said something about one of the members of the team being a little bit smaller, and I have got to say once again, it does what you lack in size, you make up for in heart and work ethic.
Well, we'll see how that plays out, but for now, we're going to go to break only on Clutch.
You are watching College Basketball Tip-Off, only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter for College Basketball Tip-Off only on Clutch. My name's Daniel Pomus, and I'm here with Lauren Robertson, and so far, a pretty good game. It's been very fast-paced, pretty high scoring, 22-18. Lauren, what do you think about the pace of the game so far? Do you feel like it's pretty under control, or do you think it's kind of just chaotic almost?
You know, I actually think both teams have pretty good control of the ball, control of the base. I do think that this is an even matchup at the moment. I do think that North American could clean up the offense just a little bit more as far as communication, but just those little tweaks, Daniel. I'm actually excited to see this contest between the both of them.
Yeah, I totally agree. The Lady Stallions ball movement has been pretty good, but they've had some errant passes at times, and that is because of a lack of communication. But right now they're moving the ball well. They got an open pass, but they're going to miss the play right there. Peralta's going to throw up a three and splash, so they converted the three regardless of the broken play. Very nice shot by Alyssa Peralta, and that's kind of what she does. She's very efficient. Like you said, her last game, she went 19 points, only 2 turnovers, and was just an all-around player for that team. But we're going to stay here for this timeout. 25-18. The Lady Dogs had an early timeout there. I think they're just trying to get their composure back. That was a nice start by the Lady Stallions, so it's very important that they bounce back from this timeout and try to go on a run.
I would like to commend number 11, Shamaya Champ from Jarvis Christian Dogs. In there, right now she was doing very well on the defensive front. However, in their last matchup against North American, she added 10 points, including two 3-pointers, and she hustled for 3 rebounds. So I'm sure she was gonna outdo herself this go round.
I think the only thing she would like to do better from last game is just get the field goal percentage up a little bit. She was 3 for 11 from the field, but again, like you said, she made some threes. Her free throws were 2 for 2, rebounded well, and limited turnovers. So if she can build on that game and just get a couple more shots to fall through, she'll be all set for today. We're gonna get another officials timeout. Something going on with maybe the shot clock. We're gonna let them sort that out. Jarvis Christian is playing with a lot less players than they usually have, so their bench is a bit thin. Only have 4 on the bench, so rotation is gonna be key for them today, trying to keep these girls fresh.
That depth always seems to be an issue for teams.
Intercepted. Sorry to cut you off there,
No,
Lauren.
it's okay, it's okay.
But Kayla Dickey with a nice interception.
You intercepted my...
I did, I had to. Oh, we might have an injury here. We don't want to see that.
That's number 15, Janae Johnson. Up, she's getting up, she's getting up.
Okay, she looks okay. Now she's cherry picking, she's down there. They're gonna get her the ball, let's see if she can finish.
Recover.
And
that's how you recover.
Yeah, I think she was just playing possum there. She's gonna take a seat though. They're gonna get her out. Oh, she's limping.
Oh, she's hopping, she's hopping. Uh-oh.
Well, then that was really impressive that she was able to finish that play, that possession there. We're gonna stay here for this. It should be a 30-second timeout. We're gonna make sure that Janae is okay. She looks like she's okay. She just might need to walk that one off.
The score is now 27-18 in the second quarter of the game. The North American Lady Stallions are leading over the Jarvis Christian Lady Dogs.
And that was a big run there from the Stallions since the first quarter. At one point it was 18-15, so to go on a run like that and not give up any points is very impressive. That's exactly what they're targeting today.
That's a 12-0 run, yeah.
Play solid defense, be efficient on offense, and make the right plays. So they're on the right track.
As much as people like to talk about athleticism, IQ is also very, very important. You need to be able to know if you can take that shot, if you need to pass the ball, if you need to play harder defense, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to do with coaching and how they prepare throughout the week for these games. And they have to know their matchup, too. They have to know what their opponent's strengths and weaknesses are. And it looks like right now they've identified some of those, and they're taking advantage. But the Lady Dogs have the ball. And a bit of an errant pass, but a nice catch there. Gonna get a kick out. JC Reese is gonna put up a lay off the glass. Nice shot, contested there. And Kayla Dickey is driving. Nice little hesitation. She's gonna try and put one up. Gonna come up short. And it's gonna stay with the Lady Stallions. And that is gonna be Kayla Dickey inbounding.
Daniel, I do want to point out, I'm going to sound like such a woman, but I love the different color shoes that we have on the court.
Yeah. A lot of variety.
Yes, we have up. Let's see what we have going on.
We're going to get a foul here. Well, it's going to be the Lady Stallions ball.
Inbounding for the Lady Stallions is number 11, Kayla Dickey.
We're going to get a quick shot, a little short. Nice effort for getting her own rebound there, but it is going to be Taylor Gordon bringing the ball down the court for the Lady Dogs.
I believe this is the first time that we're seeing number 20, DeMarsha Scott from North American on the court today.
That is very true. It's going to be out of bounds, but it is going to stay. Oh, it's going to be a foul, actually, on the Lady Stallions. We're going to get a substitution here from the Lady Stallions. All right, and that is Aaliyah Solis bringing the ball up the court. She's going to hit a step back, going to kick it out to Kayla Dickey, who's going to drive, put up a nice scoop, and it's going to fall in. What a lay by Kayla Dickey.
I must say, Daniel, I do have to attest to what you said earlier. The Lady Stallions are getting it done in the paint.
Yeah, they are. And a missed opportunity in the paint from the Lady Bulldogs. That was Taylor Gordon, who couldn't quite get enough on it.
Seemed like number 4, Lauren Williams, and number 22, Kyra Hodges, got a little bit mixed up there on the way back down the court.
A little feisty here. I like a little bit of intensity. We're going to get some substitutions, though. Lauren Williams, and that was...
number 22, Kyra Hodges.
Yep, she's going to take a seat. And we did get Mardeja Powell back in the game. And we download him. Another fadeaway shot by Mardeja Powell, but it's going to come up short. Nice rebound by Kayla Dickey, who's going to throw it back down to Mardeja. And we're going to get a foul there.
And number 22 from the Lady Bulldogs did not like that.
No, she did not. That was Bajane RV. We're going to get a pass to the corner. Nice shot there. Nice jumper. Not going to fall.
I think that just might be her favorite move.
Yeah, no, she loves that move. She's definitely practiced it.
Now we have the number 11 who passes it to number 0 who takes it for the 3 and misses.
A little long there. But they're going to, the Lady Bulldogs got the rebound. Oh, it's going to go to the Lady Stallions. Boy. Never mind. Okay, Shemaya Champ's going to be inbounding for the Lady Bulldogs. She's going to get it to J.C. Reese at the top of the key, who's going to find Carmela Hayden. She's thinking about pulling it. Some jab steps, pull back, and it's going to be a little short. And we're going to get a foul called on Kayla Dickey there, shooting foul on Shemaya Champ, who went up for the tough lay. And these fouls are starting to stack up for the Lady Stallions. We're going to get Casey Johnson back in the game in favor of Demarcy Scott. First free throw from Shemaya is going to get a friendly bounce, the visitor's bounce. That backspin is crucial. And for her second attempt, splash. Some much needed points from the Lady Bulldogs to make it 29-22 with 6 minutes to go in this the second quarter.
The ball movement from the Lady Stallions is remarkable, I must say. They're doing pretty well on that.
I'm noticing the clock hasn't moved in a while. There it goes. Oh. So we might have a couple extra seconds in the second quarter. They're correcting it now. So for anyone wondering, 5:56 is the official time in the second quarter. Kayla Dickey's gonna drive, gonna put it up with the right. Ooh, fancy finish there with the finger roll. Right-hand layup on the left side to avoid the block. Very nice shot from Kayla Dickey. Shemaya Champ's got the ball. She's gonna come around the screen. She's gonna drive, kick it out. And J.C. Reese splashes. She is on fire.
In the last matchup between Jarvis Christian and North American, J.C. Reese led the Lady Bulldogs with 14 points, including 3-pointers, just like that one before.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to light it up. And that was an incredible block there by Carmela Hayden. Absolutely obliterated that ball. Technical foul.
Oh.
And that is going to go against, I believe that was against Carmela, actually. Maybe a little bit passionate after that beautiful block. And she's talking to the ref. I think we got some chirping going on out here.
Maybe she should
these ladies.
stop before she gets another tech.
Yeah, double tech would not be good. But
At
we're gonna
all.
Get the technical free throw taken by Mardeja Powell, and she's going to drain it. They must feel confident with her shooting these.
The lack of depth for the Jarvis Christian Lady Dogs is what is really going to hinder them. So they have to be conscious of the fouling.
Yeah, they can't afford to foul very early in this game, especially anything that might risk someone being ejected from the game would be very dangerous for them because they're so thin. But the Lady Bulldogs know how to play. They know how to be smart. I'm sure they're being coached up very well to try and keep this game in reach for them and not get too passionate out here to where it hinders them. We're going to get an inbound from Victoria Moore. So Aaliyah Solis is going to drive. And it's going to be another block there by Maya Gibson, who's going to get the block from behind. The defense has been very stout by in the paint from the Lady Bulldogs, something they've made a correction about because they were giving up a lot of paint points in that first quarter. We're going to get a post opportunity, double team, going to get kicked out. Aaliyah Solis, crossover left, going to kick it out to Kayla Dickey. She's going left. She likes to go left, going to kick that out.
We're looking
Victoria
for a three
Moore.
from number 3.
And wow, Victoria Moore.
They call her the point goddess.
Wow.
Victoria Moore was in their last game against Jarvis Christian. Victoria Moore came off the bench and provided 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Lady Stallions.
That was an incredible bounce. That hit the rim 4 times and then went in.
I'm telling you, that's that magic of being the point goddess. You know, you just
only blessed a few of them, I guess. Very blessed. Well, Carmela Hayden's gonna have the ball. She's gonna drive left. Ooh, step back, got some separation, but came up a little short. Some friendly fire by the Lady Stallions, but they have possession. I love how Kayla Dickey's always got the ball. She's always running hard, and that just shows that effort that she has. She really wants it. She's going to lose the ball there. Good defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Shemaya Champ's driving, and she can't finish. Nice defense by Mardeja Powell to slow that down. The Lady Bulldogs are not happy. But they are going to retain the ball. We're going to get Alyssa Peralta back in the game, along with Jewel Brandley for the Lady Stallions. And for the Lady Bulldogs, Carmela Hayden's going to take a seat. And the 3 is long by J.C. Reese. But the Lady Bulldogs still have possession. J.C.'s going to get another chance here. And a little short this time. Nice rebound by Victoria Moore. She's going to kick it out to Mardeja, who makes a nice save. And she's going to put the 3 up. And a little left there. But nice opportunity off the fast break. They got the look they wanted. That'll be knocked down eventually.
I know this is a little bit contradictory, but I do believe they might need to slow down on these fast breaks just a little bit.
Yeah. Fast breaks are great opportunities, but they often lead to turnovers when not handled properly, so it is a delicate play. But it is a great opportunity. We're going to get a timeout, and we're going to go to break. This is college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers mean absolutely everything to us. We've been on the other side of the coin to where we have no customers. Remember, we had our restaurants during the pandemic. We were basically begging for people to come in and try our food. We'd even give them food for free in hopes that they would one day come back and actually buy food. So the fact that we have customers that are willing to drive an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours away to come and eat here, we value every single one of those customers because we know what it's like being on the other side. My name is Humberto Martinez, and I am the founder of Space City Birria, Tacos, and More. We're located at 415 Milo Street, Houston, Texas, 77002.
Welcome back to college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Right now we have 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go in this second quarter. It is an 11-point Lady Stallions lead, 36-25. And inbounding is Maya Gibson, who's going to get the ball to J.C. Reese of the Lady Bulldogs.
Daniel, what do you think of the game so far on both ends?
I've really enjoyed the offense so far, and the defense has been very aggressive, and I love how physical this game has been. A little bit sloppy at times, but that kind of comes with the physicality. I'm looking forward to see how this half ends and see if the Lady Bulldogs can kind of close this gap. And Maya Gibson is going to help that effort out with another three-pointer. She loves that wing. But yeah, so far it's been a really fun game. I really enjoyed the pace, and I'm looking forward to see how these teams both capitalize on the opportunities they get. Mardeja is going to get a three. A little long there, but a nice rebound. And almost a crazy finish there by Jewel Brandley. Errant pass there. Went for the long ball. Couldn't quite convert. So it's going to be Lady Stallions ball with Alyssa Peralta inbounding. Lauren, what do you think these coaches are going to tell their teams when we go to break?
You know, I think the Jarvis Christian coach might have to tell his team that they have to tone down their passion just a little bit, just to ensure that everyone that they have on the floor can stay on the game. Because, like I said prior, they do lack that depth. For instance, number 11, Shamaya, is now taking her time to rest on the bench, whereas North American literally has the depth to switch in and out. So
their roster depth is definitely hindering them a little bit. We'll see how it plays out in the third and fourth quarter. But I'm sure they're prepared. I know they do a lot of conditioning. J.C. Reese is going to have the ball now at the top of the key. She's looking for a screen, but she's going to kick it out to Maya Gibson, who's going to throw a long ball across the court. Another long ball back, but a bit of a miscommunication there between Maya Gibson and Taylor Gordon. They both wanted each other to get a three there, but the Lady Stallions did a nice job covering that and creating that confusion. Alyssa Peralta is going to kick it into her. She's going to throw a long ball out to Leah Solis. Leah Solis is going to put the corner three up, and a little short. It was almost nice. Well, the Lady Bulldogs have the ball now. It's going to be J.C. Reese driving, a little bit of space, going to put up a floater off the glass. A little long, but the rebound there by Marquise Nelson.
It's getting very physical, Daniel, very physical.
I'm glad I'm up here.
Me and you both, actually.
We're going to get a substitution for the Lady Stallions. Kayla Dickey's going to come back in the game while these free throws are going on. Marquise Nelson's going to get an opportunity here to get a couple points back.
Right now on the court for the Lady Dogs is number 0, Taylor Gordon, number 4, J.C. Reese, number 10, Marquise Nelson, who is at the free throw line, as well as number 32, Maya Gibson, and number
21, Yvonne Foreman.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Ooh, kickball there. That was Taylor Gordon. Playing nice defense. A kickball is never a bad thing, to be honest with you. Unless you're on offense and you do it yourself. But, from a defensive standpoint, it's a nice play, honestly. Kind of break up that possession.
It seems like North American has pretty much found their, 4 out of their 5 that they like to keep on the court, with that being number 11, number 10, 0, and 3s.
They like the matchups they have right now. Alyssa Peralta just got a nice little floater off. They're going to keep trying to attack. 38-30. The gap has come down a little bit between these teams, but we'll see how it plays out. It'll be interesting to see how this last minute goes. We have a shot. J.C. Reese wanted the foul. Didn't get it, but it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Maya Gibson inbounding. J.C. Reese going to give it back to Maya. Back to J.C. Reese, who's going to put up a deep three with 1 on the shot clock.
And that was just a little short.
Great defense there by the Lady Stallions. 30 seconds, and they weren't able to get a quality shot off. So that's exactly what they wanted.
It's now 38-30 North American with 48 seconds remaining in the game.
Alyssa Peralta at the top of the key. Trying to set up a play here. She's going to find Victoria Moore, who's going to kick it back. Alyssa Peralta at the wing now. And a steal. Bad pass by Victoria Moore. She's going to have to beat her matchup. She's going to take the charge. Wow, what a defensive play. Last man standing, and she comes out on top. Great play there. Oh, they're going to call the shooting foul. My mistake. Well, never mind. We're going to get free throws by Marquise Nelson. I could have swore that ref called a charge.
I did. I saw that as well. I saw that as well.
This is opposite day, but nobody told me. Well, Marquise Nelson back at the free throw line. And we also have Carmela Hayden back in the game. She's kind of been their offense up to this point at point guard. 23 seconds. Passed up an open shot for a closer J. A little long. And it is going to be Lady Bulldogs ball. Nice defense there. Carmela Hayden going to be inbounding with 15 seconds left. They're going to have to make something happen quick here. Carmela's pushing down the court fast. She's going to put up a hard layup. Going to be a little long. Alyssa Peralta now driving, bringing it up the court. 2 seconds left. She's going to have to do something. Put the layup up, and good. The buzzer beater by Alyssa Peralta. Wow. Way to navigate through all the traffic, put up a nice shot, quality shot, and wasn't too pressured by that time there. She knew it was going down the whole time.
Quite an impressive offensive performance from the Lady Stallions, I'll say.
And that is going to do it for us on the first half. This has been college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. We will see you soon.
That was fast.
You are watching college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers mean absolutely everything to us. We've been on the other side of the coin to where we have no customers. Remember, we had restaurants during the pandemic. We were basically begging for people to come in and try our food. We'd even give them food for free in hopes that they would one day come back and actually buy food. So the fact that we have customers that are willing to drive an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours away to come and eat here, we value every single one of those customers because we know what it's like being on the other side. My name is Humberto Martinez, and I am the founder of Space City Birria, Tacos, and More. We're located at 415 Milam Street, Houston, Texas, 77002.
What it means to me to be a lifesaver is going above and beyond.
That we are a patient-centered facility. We are family-oriented, and we believe in taking care of our community and neighborhood.
My personal favorite is being able to help.
Our staff does take into consideration, hey, this is like my mom, this is like my grandma, you know, and so the biggest factor is knowing that we don't just, hey, you know what, rush them in and out. No, we genuinely take our time to go ahead and make sure that each patient is taken care of properly.
Lifesavers is different from other providers. When you walk in through the doors, we are like family.
We're a small organization, and that gives us this family feel of, I have people that I can rely on, just like I'd call my brother and say, hey, I need help, and everyone jumps on board, and we're there for each other.
Lifesavers Emergency Room is your #1 ER for medical care. Your emergency or concern is our priority.
Oh, say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Jarvis Christian University is an historically black liberal arts baccalaureate degree granting institution affiliated with the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. The mission of the university is to prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using varied methods of institutional delivery. Jarvis Christian University has guiding principles. Scholarship and lifelong learning is one of them. It's to advocate lifelong learning by challenging and supporting students and staff to pursue intellectual, personal, and professional development. Jarvis Christian University has continued to educate the head, heart, and hand, a challenging and ambitious purpose. Please make sure you go to our website at www.jarvis.edu for updates.
We love our JCU!
I like that. I like that you have all the little side elements in the eyes and
It's very important for Be Busy and Project CAM to be a part of the school system because they need to hear not just my voice, but they need to hear another voice. And it's not about who can get to the students. I'm about it takes a village. And Be Busy and Project CAM is a part of that village. And Be Busy come in, they already know, hey, we're family, so Miss Cynthia and them, and Big Sharon and them, and everybody, they open up as family.
My overall thoughts about Project CAM is it's a very good program, talking about relationships, talking about the negatives and the positives of relationships. One of the things I learned that stuck out to me the most was talking about the recent one, which is unconditional love, which is no matter what conditioning, no matter what you've been through, what your family was like, no matter what your status in life is, I'm still gonna love you.
Remember guys, we're not here like from a place of judgment. We're here to try to comprehend that not everyone is going through the same things, right? We don't know if it was just that, if there was multiple things going on at home, in their own personal turmoil, in their own mind. Mental health issues, we don't know. So let's all be compassionate just as human beings to one another and care about one another, take care of one another. So if you just hear anything like that, even if in your head you're like, all right, that's not where they should be at, instead of coming from a place of judgment, come from a place of caring and say, let me let somebody know, somebody that might be able to do something. All right? Because we hate hearing about, these tragedies that do unfortunately happen in high school settings.
Mm-hmm. So when we speak on really heavy topics like, being in dangerous love and stuff like that, some of these kids are actually going through these things. Like, we forget that there are some real life impacts happening, and these students need to hear that they can move past these relationships, they can learn how to communicate effectively, they can learn to leave, and that there are other outlets that they can find a trusted adult. So it's just really important that they know that they're not alone. By being able to talk about these things, they kind of see that they have a shared experience, sort of. Not all of them are going through the same thing, but they can at least relate to it.
You are watching College Basketball Tip-Off, only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
College basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Tonight's game, we've been featuring the North American Lady Stallions and the Jarvis Christian Lady Bulldogs. And Lauren, what do you think of the matchup so far?
Honestly, Daniel, I really do feel like this is an even, despite the score, despite the Lady Stallions leading the Jarvis Christian Lady Bulldogs by 7, I do think this is a pretty even matchup. One thing that we're going to kind of see here is the possibility that North American might start to get away from the Lady Bulldogs, because as we keep mentioning, it's just that lack of depth from the Lady Bulldogs. So I'm interested to see how they have recovered during the half and how they will play in this second half. I also would like to see if North American fix those small communicative errors. So let's see, Daniel. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Well, to start off, we have Alyssa Peralta going right at the wing, gonna cross back over. Mardeja is gonna pass it back to the corner. Alyssa Peralta is gonna kick it down low. There's that communication there, but way to get the ball back there from Jakayla Dickey, who's gonna get fouled. And we're gonna get free throws. I believe that foul was going to be against Carmela Hayden.
If If you're listening, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to College Basketball Tip-Off, only on Clutch.
And the first free throw is up, and it is good.
That free throw was by number 11, Kayla Dickey. Now we have number 4, JC Reese, driving down the court, slowing it down a little bit.
Yeah, she's going to try and control the pace a little bit. She's going to get the ball to Carmela here. A little behind the back dribble, find the open person, but it's a little too high for Maya. And it's going to be Lady Stallions ball. Alyssa Peralta driving down, picking up the pace.
Driving fast.
She's going to look to pass here. Kayla Dickey at the wing. She's going to bring it back to the middle.
Nice ball movement from the Stallions here.
Yeah, they're running some plays now. Got a screen set. Nice screen.
Wow, that was a nice screen.
And a little bit long on the shot.
$1 million moves.
Mardeja
1
Powell.
cent finishes.
Not worth much. Carmela with some moves. She's going to take the shot. A little short there off the glass. Nice rebound by Victoria Moore, who's taking it coast to coast. Going to kick it out to Alyssa Peralta, who takes the corner 3 and misses. So a bit of a fast-paced first half. Coast to coast right there from Shemaya Champ, who likes to start this half off aggressively. Going to be a 7-point game now. Alyssa Peralta going to kick it down to Keisha Robinson, who puts up a nice shot there off the glass. Shemaya Champ driving.
And Daniel, that was actually number 22, Akira Hodges, that put that up for the North American Stallions.
Excuse me, my mistake. Another fast break here. Nice pass by Alyssa Peralta, but a foul is going to go. And that was on Jakayla Dickey. Well, she got fouled, so she's going to get a free throw here.
Like I said, this may be a little bit oxymoronic, but we, North American, just might have to slow down on these fast breaks. It's like their bodies are moving faster than what their brains can react to, and this is what's causing that jumble, that confusion, these missed passes, this unclear communication. Let's slow it down.
First free throw is good by Kayla Dickey.
And that free throw was no good.
And I thought we'd get a foul call there, but a physical play by Kayla Dickey. That was on Maya Gibson, who was driving. And it's going to be Lady Bulldogs ball. She's going to get the ball there to JC Reese. He's going to get a screen. Nice pass down low. Great play by the Lady Bulldogs. Maya Gibson finding the open shooter.
See, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You have got to have that IQ to determine if that pass was good or not.
But the Lady Stallions did recover. Alyssa Peralta thought about taking the mid-range jump shot. And it's going to be a shot from Victoria Moore, who splashes it. Way to recover offensively there from the Lady Stallions. Bit of a mess, but they made points out of it. It's still an 11-point ball game in favor of the Lady Stallions. And the Lady Stallions had the ball again. Victoria Moore driving. Going to throw it out, get the ball back from Alyssa Peralta.
In the third quarter of their last matchup, both teams traded baskets, and North American narrowly outscored Jarvis Christian 15 to 17. So,
as of right now, I believe the Stallions are up in points this half for the ratio. Alyssa Peralta, spin back left, a little long. Nice rebound. Mardeja Powell is playing very hard. She's not letting the ball away too easy. She's making extra possessions possible for the Lady Stallions. Now they're looking to put down a shot. And she's going to miss the turnaround jumper. And Carmela Hayden's going to bring the ball down the court.
You have Victoria Moore going for three. And she just misses it. Number 22 puts it back up. It is number 21 who grabbed that rebound, Yvonne Foreman for the Jarvis Christian Lady Bulldogs.
And we're going to get a foul called on Kayla Dickey there. She has got a couple fouls this game. She might see the bench now.
Now we have number 0, Taylor Gordon, stepping into the game.
Kayla Dickey's going to stay on. The lineup did not change. What a steal. Very sneaky. And they're going to get the foul on J.C. Reese. And the shot, Victoria Moore, is no good.
Driving for the Lady Tigers is number 4, J.C. Reese, who kicks it out to number 11, Shamaya.
Shamaya's going to play off the screen. She's going to throw it back to J.C. Reese, who's going to drive, put the right-hand floater up. No good. Rebound by Alyssa Peralta. She's driving in a 3-on-1 here. Behind the back pass. Nice kick back inside. What a fancy play there. Wow, fancy is the right word.
That was poetry in motion, if you will, actually.
Kyra Hodges with the finish there. That was a beautiful behind the back pass from Alyssa Peralta driving down with a 3-on-1 scenario. And by the way, everybody, don't miss my interview with Coach C, head football coach at Davis High School, which will premiere Friday, February 21st at 7 p.m., so tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. We're going to talk about, what went down this season, how his tenure with that team has been so far, and what they're looking forward to in the next seasons to come. In particular, next season and their goals and what they hope to achieve with a young program. He's been there a couple years, and I'm really looking forward to what they accomplish this year. But yeah, don't miss that Friday, February 21st at 7 p.m. on Clutch. We're going to be doing a lot of interviews. They're going to be releasing Houston High School Football in the Huddle with Daniel Pomus. That is the show, so don't miss it.
You know what that means, Daniel?
What's that?
They have to like, comment, and subscribe.
They better. Only on Clutch. Don't forget it. But we're focused on basketball right now. College basketball tip-off. We have a great game in front of us. We have a 13-point lead for the Lady Stallions. 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. And it is going to be the Lady Bulldogs ball. Maya Gibson inbounding. It's going to be Shamaya Champ. Going to throw it back to Maya Gibson. The Lady Stallions are pressing full court now. They're not trying to give any breathing room to these Lady Bulldogs, and they're trying to wear them down, knowing that they're a little compromised in their depth. Shamaya Champ's going to take the mid-range jumper. Nice pull-up shot right there with Mardeja Powell right in front of her. So they're not going to go down easy. They're not going to lay down. These Lady Dogs fight.
It seems that there is a bit of bite behind their bark.
Well, it's a physical game. I mean, they're not backing down from nothing, even with their limited bench. But we got a whole quarter and a half to go, so they just got to keep this up. Stay hydrated, keep the pace, try and slow down when they can. Shamaya Champ's going to throw it to, it was J.C. Reese, who's going to come around the screen from Shamaya. A little pick and roll action. She's going to kick it back to Maya Gibson, who's driving. And what a nice finish. Shamaya Champ's going to get the rebound and put it up for the finish. Nice play there. Their offense is starting to come together a little bit for these Lady Bulldogs.
The North American Lady Stallions lead by just 9 points with 50-41 as the score and just a little bit under 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Great defense there by the Lady Bulldogs. Bit of an awkward fall there, though, for J.C. Reese, but
she's grabbing her mouth out. I hope all 32 are okay.
Yeah. Inbounding here is going to be Victoria Moore. Liz Peralta going to take the jumper from the top of the free throw line. Going to be short, but rebounded and fouled. That was Kyra Hodges with the putback. And she's going to be at the free throw line with an opportunity to make it a 11-point game.
I must say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, the Lady Stallions have been at the free throw line quite a bit today.
Yeah, and that kind of goes with some of the exhaustion that might be hurting these Lady Bulldogs. It's hard to stay, defensively acute whenever you have, a lot of people, or you're trying to run around the whole time. You don't have much rest, and they're just trying to stay above water right now. But they're doing a pretty good job. They're keeping it pretty close. They just can't let it get too far away from them.
Yvonne Foreman driving for the Lady Bulldogs.
Nice three right there. And that was Bajane Arvey. It's going to be Alyssa Peralta. She's going to drive. Scoop layup, nice finish between defenders. She's very good at driving and finishing strong.
She literally almost flew over all of the defenders underneath that basket, Daniel.
She glided through them. And another three from Shemaya Champ's going to be short. Nice rebound by the Lady Stallions. Tough shot there, but nice finish. That was Akira Hodges again with a great finish, falling to the right.
Daniel, what do you think about the opening of this second half so far?
It's been very similar to the way that the first half ended, but the Lady Stallions have done a great job keeping the pace, keeping the score at a manageable level. And the Lady Bulldogs are just fighting back right now with their limited resources, but they are doing a fine job staying in. Just got to limit these fouls a bit. That's going to be on Shemaya Champ.
Going to take a look at Jarvis Christian's sideline. We have number 32, Maya Gibson. She's holding her side. They pulled out the massage gun. We'll see if she returns in the third quarter.
Yeah, her back, it appears, her lower back on the left side. Might have got a bit of a contusion there. The free throw is good from Alyssa Peralta.
We have number 4, Lauren Williams, coming in for number 3, Victoria Moore.
We'll see if she's able to have some meaningful minutes here. Gonna give Moore a break. She's been running hard.
I have to be a bit biased since her and I have the same name. She's destined for greatness, Daniel.
I agree. If it's anything like you, she'll be doing fine.
Oh, thank you.
A nice break here for the Lady Bulldogs. Get a chance to catch their breath, but they're going to be inbounding. Shemaya Champ with the ball. Going to come around a screen, but played well by the Lady Stallions, who are not letting anything by. They're very sticky on defense right now, trying to wear these Lady Bulldogs out. But it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Shemaya Champ inbounding. She's going to find J.C. Reese, but poked away by Alyssa Peralta, who's all over it, but couldn't quite get the ball. The Lady Stallions are playing a zone right now, and every time somebody comes around the screen, the next person steps up and the other person falls back. So they're covering all their bases here, and they're not allowing easy shots, but Shemaya Champ's going to make it anyway. Nice shot with some contact, going to get the and one. We'll see if she can finish the free throw.
The Jarvis Christian bench really loved that for their teammates. They got excited. I seen some standing from number 10, Marquise Nelson.
Well, they got to get excited. They got to keep the energy up, the morale up. They're down 13 right now. They're going to have to make this a closer game in the fourth, or before the fourth quarter starts with 2:10 left to go. This game is flying by, Lauren.
Right?
I mean, I feel like we just started. But that's what happens when you're having fun. Shemaya Champ.
I hope they're having just as much fun down on the court.
Interesting strategy there from the Lady Bulldogs. They had nobody at the free throw or in the box trying to get that rebound. They were all playing back, not going to let any easy baskets from the Lady Stallions, trying to keep this lead low or in position to make a comeback at least. But they're in the bonus right now.
We have number 3, Victoria Moore, coming back in for number 0, Elisa Peralta.
And Jewel Brandley just came in as well. It's going to be free throws from Aaliyah Solis, who drains one. She's had good minutes tonight. Controlled the ball well, controlled the pace. Been very active on defense. And she's going to drain her second one. And coming down the court for the Lady Bulldogs is J.C. Reese. Calling out plays. Going to kick it to Shemaya Champ. Going to throw it back. Shemaya Champ with the three. And she splashes it. Not even close to touching the rim. Perfect shot. That's a big shot for the Lady Bulldogs to bring the score a little closer.
Score is now 60-48 with just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Victoria Moore, step back three. Gonna be off right. And they're gonna call a push on the Lady Bulldogs, and that's gonna stay with the Lady Stallions. I didn't see the push. It looked like a good rebound, but the refs are a lot closer than me. And because they're in the bonus, they are getting a free throw for that. So these are costly fouls by the Lady Bulldogs.
Daniel, I believe you called that earlier in the first half. I believe that you said due to the lack of depth on the bench for the Lady Bulldogs, that eventually they're going to start getting tired, which is going to make them a lot more.
They're going to break down on defense more easily than they would have if they had more people to rotate. I mean, the evidence is right here. You see the Lady Stallions haven't gotten a serious foul trouble. And it's going to hurt them, the Lady Bulldogs, down the line. Bit of a mess right now, but the Lady Stallions are going to get the ball. It's going to be Victoria Moore. She's going to give it back to Leah Solis. An offensive foul on the Lady Stallions. That's going to go against Jewel Brandley. So it's going to be Lady Bulldogs ball. Shemaya Champ inbounding. Huge possession here. Every possession really matters near the end of these quarters. They got to get this margin down a little bit.
It may be a repeat of the third quarter from their last matchup.
Yeah, so far, it's on pace. Short shot there from the Lady Bulldogs. Almost an errant pass, but Victoria Moore recovers. She's going to take the screen. She's going to come around. Nice pass. Nice bounce pass down low. I mean, we have two Lady Stallions on the floor. Leah Solis got hit there in the gut, it looks like. She might have got the wind knocked out of her, but we're going to get a substitution from the Lady Stallions possibly.
And it seems number 21, Jewel Brandley, is at the line for the Lady Stallions.
Yeah, she got fouled again there. So another costly foul. Was not a substitution, by the way, so it's going to be the same 5 for the Lady Stallions. And Joe Brandley knocks down the first one. 14-point game. A lot of hands on hips, hands on knees for the Lady Bulldogs. Fatigue is definitely starting to get to them. They are looking forward to this break.
You know, Daniel, in the words of my old dance teacher, there is no air down there.
Yeah, it looks like they're really tired, man. I bet they're looking forward to some water. Shemaya Champ's going to kick it out. Taylor Gordon, who can't quite convert on the three, but gets her own rebound.
Oh,
definitely got hit in the head there by Leah Solis. But they're going to call a foul on Jewel Brandley, it looks like. So I think they might have missed that contact to the head there. But regardless, they're going to get free throws. And now Jewel Brandley is going to come out in favor of
Lydia Sy.
Lydia Sy, her first minutes of the game, I believe. Taylor Gordon taking her free throws. 37 seconds left in this third quarter. And she splashes it. And free throw number 2 is good.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to College Basketball Tip-Off with Only on College.
Leah Solis going to kick it out to Victoria Moore, who's trying to slow it down right now. Going to get down in the post. Going to be a turnover there. Lady Bulldogs got an open fast break. And she smoked the layup, but couldn't quite make the follow-up either, and it's going to be a travel called on Haven Verrett. So, DeMarche Scott going to be inbounding to Aaliyah Solis. Bit of a different lineup here for the Lady Stallions. Aaliyah Solis playing the screen, and she's going to get fouled and take a hard fall on that shoulder. She has been taking some tough hits this game.
You know, Daniel, it seems like we have a lot of London bridges on the court.
And they're all falling down.
We're just
Aaliyah Solis with the free throws here. 6 seconds to go. And tough bounce there for Aaliyah. Not going to drain that first one. A lot of communication from the Lady Bulldogs, trying to figure some things out. 2 missed free throws there. That's huge for the Lady Bulldogs. Going to keep it a 14-point game. 3, 2, and the shot's up and hard off the glass. And that's going to be no good from J.C. Reese. That is the end of the third quarter. And we will be back in the fourth quarter with college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
You are watching college basketball tip-off, only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers being
All right, and we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch. And we have a 14-point lead still, 10 minutes to go. Lauren, what needs to happen for these Lady Bulldogs to kind of bring this gap down a little bit?
Well, Daniel, the obvious is they have to score.
Yeah.
But the Lady Bulldogs have to find that endurance, find that stamina, find that strength to be able to persevere, to be able to recognize, yes, I am tired, but it's not about me. It's about my team, and it's about this win.
And you got 2 games left this season, well, really 1 after this game, so you got to put it all on the floor. And they just got to foul a little less, I think, is a big part. Nice little fall-away jumper there. That was Mardeja Powell, her favorite shot, as you said earlier, Lauren. I think that's, besides the 3, that's the only shot she's taken all game, just some little followaways, but they look good.
Oh.
Great defense. The trap is
now
on.
Doubled up.
Oh, wow, great defense by the Lady Stallions. Open layup.
Victoria
Very nice finish.
Moore. The score is now 66-52.
All right, and we're going to go to break real quick. We'll be right back. It's college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Back to college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. After that quick break, it's 66-52. Going to be the Lady Bulldogs ball. And we have JC Reese bringing the ball down. She's going to kick it out to the corner.
In their last matchup, the Lady Stallions closed the game strongly, posting 21 points to Jarvis Christian's 19.
Well, Jarvis Christian is going to need a lot more than that to get back in this game. Nice defense there by Merdeja Powell, but going to get the foul called on her on that second attempt from the putback. So we're going to get free throws here, and it is going to be Haven Verrett. My apologies. And again, the Lady Bulldogs have nobody in the paint right now, so I guess they're just trying to play stout defense and hope that these free throws get knocked down. But unfortunately, that first one's not going to fall.
Seeing a bit of hands on the hips and knees from the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah.
All right.
But they got 8 minutes to go. Got to finish strong. Alyssa Peralta got the ball here. She's at the top of the key. Gonna take a screen. She's gonna take a jumper, and it's gonna be a little short. Great effort there. Step back. Aaliyah. Splash down.
And North American is going crazy. Even the men's team on that side, they really enjoyed that step back splash.
The men's team's trying to garner some of that aura that was just created by Aaliyah Solis. Close to a steal there. Going to get an open three from Taylor Gordon in the corner, and she comes up short. But a nice putback there by Haven Verrett. Haven Verrett's probably more fresh than most of the Lady Bulldogs. She did not play as much in the first half, so they're going to try and take advantage of that energy that she may have. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to get the ball back now. All right, it's going to be inbounded here by the Lady Bulldogs. And we're getting the shot clock fixed here, back to 30 seconds. Taylor Gordon has the ball here. She's getting tight defense against her by Aaliyah Solis. Going to get the ball up. JC Reese is going to drive right, put up a tough shot. Nice finish there with a couple defenders in her face. And we're going to get a travel called on Alyssa Peralta. So it's going to be back to the Lady Bulldogs. A chance here to really cut this lead down. Huge opportunity. JC Reese is going to drive right. Step back, snatch. She's not going to take the shot. She's going to pass it out.
The Lady Bulldogs are at a 12-point deficit, so if they want to come back, they need to start making it happen now, Daniel.
Yeah, Carmela with a chance there to make it a 9-point game, but couldn't quite convert. Or not a 9-point game, actually. So we got a foul called against the Lady Stallions. Taylor Gordon inbounding. Oh, another snatch, step back three, and it's good. Pretty play there. Wow, JC Reese letting them know. All right, we're going to go to break. We'll be right back. This is college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
It's an historically black liberal arts baccalaureate degree granting institution affiliated with the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. The mission of the university is to prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using varied methods of institutional delivery. Jarvis Christian University has guiding principles. Scholarship and lifelong learning is one of them. It's to advocate lifelong learning by challenging and supporting students and staff to pursue intellectual, personal, and professional development. Jarvis Christian University has continued to educate the head, heart, and hand, a challenging and ambitious purpose. Please make sure you go to our website at www.jarvis.edu for updates.
We love our JCU.
All right, and we are back. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And it's going to be Alyssa Peralta. She's going to pass it out to Aaliyah Solis. Another play. They ran this play a couple times successfully today. A couple screens coming around.
You know what they say, Daniel. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, it might have just broke because Shemaya Champ's going to finish that layup right there to make it a 7-point game. And just like that, the Lady Bulldogs are not out of this game yet. They are fighting back despite the limited bench. And Alyssa Peralta is going to get her own rebound. Aaliyah Solis. Alyssa Peralta from the corner. And she does it. She makes it
deep three.
A 10-point game yet again. So the Lady Stallions aren't giving up either. They don't want to let this lead get too small. Oh, nice steal
for the Lady Stallions.
Victoria Moore, and she's gonna finish it, a little jelly on it. Her defense has been outstanding today. Very nasty little fast break she's getting opportunities for with this defense. Oh, and it almost happens again for Aaliyah Solis. Wow. The pace is just not slowing down for these Lady Stallions.
You know, as you say, Daniel, it always starts with the coaching. So I must commend North American's head coach, how he has talked about the importance of offense and defense on both sides, and we can see it in his athletes.
All right, and by the way, you guys, if you want to make sure that NAU basketball stays only on Clutch next season, make sure that you let Justin Jackson know so we can keep men's and women's basketball available for all of you out there. We acknowledge that we haven't been able to get commentary and some of the full streams for these women's games, but next season it's totally in the plan for that to be available, and we want to make sure that the men's and the women's teams are equally represented by on Clutch. So again, if you want that next season, be sure to let Justin Jackson know, and you will have college basketball only on Clutch for the seasons to come. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us again tonight. It's been a blast so far. Me and Lauren have been enjoying this game.
Yes, we have.
And we're going to see what the Lady Bulldogs can do here. I mean, the lead is back up a little bit for the Lady Stallions, but you saw how fast it could flip on its head. Just like that, the Lady Bulldogs made it a 7-point game. So if they can keep that energy and just try to survive, you never know what could happen here. Plenty of time. And it looks like now the Lady Stallions are in a man defense, but they're playing help. It appears they've fallen back in their zone, and
the turnover by the Lady Bulldogs.
I like the idea to slow it down here, but she's going to rip the three. Ooh, ball off the face of Alyssa Peralta there, but she's smiling, so I think she has all of her teeth. You know, the Lady Stallions, every time they get the ball, they should look to slow it down a little bit. They want to burn some of this clock. They have a comfortable lead, and there's no need to throw up shots. Oh my goodness, Aaliyah Solis is a dog. She is fighting. She is throwing herself into the pile. I think that the North American football team should start recruiting these basketball games. I mean, she is throwing herself in the pile. That was a fumble, she would have had it. I know that. Alyssa Peralta going to be inbounding for the
Might have a few running backs
Stallions.
down there, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Nice hands there by, that was Carmela Hayden. But we're going to get a foul called. So it's going to stay with the Lady Stallions. Going to be inbounded by Victoria Moore. Again, no need to rush here.
Maybe not for the Lady Stallions, but probably for the Lady Bulldogs.
A lot of yelling. The Lady Bulldogs are dancing. The bench, the 4 people on the bench are very excited.
We see the NAU head coach talking to the ref here. Looked like he pleading his case.
He's trying, but he's not a lawyer.
The score is currently 74-62 North American with just under 5 minutes remaining in the final quarter of the game.
And this technical free throw is good from, excuse me. Oh, Marquise Nelson. And she's gonna be a little strong on her second one. So 1 for 2 there. It is an 11-point game. And this is striking distance for the Lady Bulldogs.
You know, quite often free throws are referenced as free points, and I believe that Jarvis Christian cannot afford to lose any free points.
They need all of them. And they need to make sure to not give the Lady Stallions any free points. Off the pick and roll. Ooh, very nice finish there by Marquise Nelson with the assist from Shemaya Champ. Beautiful play, tough finish.
It is now a 9-point deficit for the Lady Bulldogs.
So this is a key offensive possession for the Lady Stallions. Every time that they make something happen on offense, it's like a dagger. Ooh, ooh. And she couldn't finish. I'm not gonna call that an ankle breaker, but she did hit the floor there, Shemaya Champ. She touched the ground. But they're laughing about it now, so I'm gonna blame the shoes.
You know, I'm a firm believer if you laugh at yourself, you don't really care about people laughing at you.
It definitely wasn't like an ankle breaker, I don't think. It might have been a little slip. I'll cover her for that one. Ooh, a nice pump fake by Aaliyah Solis, and she can't finish. Nice rebound here. J.C. Reese gonna find an open look.
Taylor Gordon, and she
couldn't quite finish. I'm not happy with herself about that one, but a great fast break opportunity. And gonna draw the foul is Mardasia Powell. So we talked about those free points. She is a little gimpy now. So that's something to look for. It might be a cramp.
Just probably the wear and tear.
Yeah, Aaliyah Solis is gonna check out now in favor of Kayla Dickey, who we haven't seen in a while. And we're gonna get Maya Gibson, excuse me, in for Taylor Gibbs or Gordon. So Maya Gibson is a 3-point threat, and she is probably gonna need to find some shots and make them in order for them to get back in this.
We have some people making some noise from the stands, trying to make sure that ball doesn't go in, Daniel.
Yeah, these games get a little rowdy near the end. All right, so a missed free throw there from Mardasia. So another opportunity to get this lead closer with 3:40 to go. Shemaya is gonna get a blocking foul. It's gonna be on Keisha Robinson. Oh wait, my mistake. That was
number 22, Akira Hodges.
Akira Hodges, yes. Thank you, Lauren.
You are welcome, Daniel. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does. Okay, so inbound there from Maya Gibson. Intercepted again by Alyssa Peralta. She could play cornerback on my team any day.
Alyssa Peralta has those ups.
She does. She's got the awareness too. Ooh, bounce pass there and a nice finish. That was a beautiful bounce pass by Victoria Moore to Kayla Dickey. I've seen them try to execute that play a few times. That time they converted it. So now it is an 11-point game yet again. 3 minutes to go. Gonna need some points here. 3 is up, and it's a little long. Rebounded by the Lady Stallions. Alyssa Peralta bringing it down the court. She's gonna hit the fadeaway, and it's gonna roll in.
The Lady Stallions love them a good fadeaway jumper.
Yeah. They like making it interesting.
I may have to go practice mine after this.
Oh, you're gonna need a lot of practice.
He's not lying, folks, actually.
All right. And
Daniel, did you play basketball yourself?
No, only pickup games, but I do cook a little bit when I get on the court. But no, I did not play. I'm not a specialist by any means. It's gonna be inbounded here by Kayla Dickey. And yet again, Alyssa Peralta bringing it down the court. She's going to fight off the one-on-one matchup. It's really just a one-on-one right now, and she's going to win. Not going to make the layup, but we're going to get a foul called against the Lady Bulldogs. So
I can't help but believe that these fouls coming from the Lady Bulldogs are just, the source of them is just pure exhaustion.
yeah, a product of their situation. Not sure why their bench is so thin tonight, but they have played very hard despite what they have been dealing with. I mean, there's not a moment that goes by that they aren't pushing it 100%, and that goes to coaching too, that they're not going to give up no matter what. We have Lydia Sy in now for the Lady Stallions. Big shot here for Alyssa Peralta. This could be a dagger, make it a 15-point game, and that might be a dagger.
Despite the Lady Stallions maintaining the lead for almost the majority of the game, I do want to commend the Lady Bulldogs from Jarvis Christian for their resilience and their tenacity. You put them down, they get right back up, and they start that hustle all over again, and that's something that I just can appreciate from these wonderful, incredible athletes.
Well said, Lauren. But let's see if they can try and make something happen. The Lady Stallions are playing some crazy defense right now, and they're going to force a missed shot, but a nice putback there. That was going to be Yvonne Foreman. Ooh, nice cross. Looking for the foul there, but she's not going to get it, was Mardeja Powell, but a very nice move to get some separation. All right, Alyssa Peralta gonna pass it off to, oh, nice steal there. JC Reese gets the foul call, can't finish. All right, so free throws here from JC Reese. We have 1:26 left to go.
We have number 14 coming in for the Stallions, Casey Johnson. We haven't seen her since the beginning of the first half.
Maybe the first quarter. I'm not sure if she got in the second quarter, but she's back. She might have been limping earlier. She might have been someone that went down with an injury. So good to see her back in the game. JC Reese is going to try and make this next free throw. Little long, going to be rebounded by Victoria Moore. Behind the back dribble, a little fancy, get some separation. Guarded by JC Reese, but the ball's going to get down. Nice recovery there from Casey Johnson, but
by those long arms she has.
Unfortunately, oh my gosh. Victoria Moore is not done yet, and she's going to make a tough layup.
I must say, I'm very impressed with this performance from North American today.
It's been really, really great, especially on defense. They're just playing so aggressive. They're trapping at the top of the half court, and they're forcing some bad passes, some loose balls, and then they're taking advantage of a lot of these opportunities. And another layup. I think the exhaustion is really starting to get to these Lady Bulldogs because a lot of errant passes, a little sloppy now, and North American is just closing out so strong. The pace has picked up a lot, which has been forced by North America, or the Lady Bulldogs, just with how they've been playing. They've noticed that the fatigue has gotten to them. JC Reese going to come up short on that shot, but yeah, unfortunately, fatigue has played a big factor in this game and affected, how the finish has gone. 15 seconds to go here. A lot of happy faces on the North American sideline.
I don't think we can say the same for Jarvis Christian.
No, the dancing isn't happening anymore, but the season's not over. They got another game. They could try to finish strong on Saturday. And the last shot is going to be no good from Taylor Gordon, and that is going to be a buzzer. That is the end of the game. The final score of the game, North American Lady Stallions 84, the Jarvis Christian Lady Bulldogs 69. It's been a pleasure having you guys here. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch. And we're going to do a little credit roll here. So the play-by-play was done by myself, Daniel Pomus. Color commentary by Lauren Robertson. Camera operator Michelle White, and executive producer my man Jeremy Tillis. Don't play with him. And this has been college basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Thank you guys for joining us, and it has been a blast. Hopefully we'll see you next season.
Yes, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Only on Clutch.
Y'all have a good night. Everybody stay safe.
You are watching college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Our customers mean absolutely everything to us. We've been on the other side of the coin to where we have no customers. Remember, we had a restaurant during the pandemic. We were basically begging for people to come in and try our food. We'd even give them food for free in hopes that they would one day come back and actually buy food. So the fact that we have customers that are willing to drive an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours away to come and eat here, we value every single one of those customers because we know what it's like being on the other side. My name is Humberto Martinez, and I am the founder of Space City Birria, Tacos, and More. We're located at 415 Milo Street, Houston, Texas, 77002.